I'm Bill O'Connor singing for you, folks. This is an old song that the fellas traveled around the world and the clipper ships used to sing. It's a good old drinking song. And a work song, sea shanty. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? You pull him in a longboat till he's sober. Pull him in a longboat till he's sober. Pull him in a longboat till he's sober early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Now you pull out the plug and wet 'em all over. Pull out the plug, wet 'em all over. Pull out the plug and wet 'em all over early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Throw him in the bunk with the captain's daughter. Throw him in the bunk with the captain's daughter. Throw him in the bunk with the captain's daughter early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? You can shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor. Shave his belly with a rusty razor early in the morning. Way up she rises, way up she rises, way up she rises early in the morning. Carl Sandburg, who was an American poet and a collector of folk songs also, did a lot of traveling through the country. He was up in, I believe it was Minnesota, and happened to be visiting a hospital and heard a fella singing, a cowboy singing from his room. He was a patient there. He collected this very pretty song. Eyes like the morning sun, cheeks like a rose. Laura was a pretty girl, everybody knows. Weep all ye little rains, wail winds, wail. All along, along, along the Colorado Trail. Laura was a laughing girl, joyful in the day. Laura was my darling girl, now she's gone away. Weep all ye little rains, wail winds, wail. All along, along, along the Colorado Trail. 15 years she graced the earth and all life was good. Now my life lies buried 'neath a cross of wood. Weep all ye little rains, wail winds, wail, all along, along, along the Colorado Trail. Weep all ye little rains, wail winds, wail, all along, along, along the Colorado Trail. Thank God for song collectors who went around this country back in the after the early 1900s and during the Depression and collected all these songs. It was just a few weeks ago that I got back from vacation. My wife and I traveled down to the Smoky Mountains area, Gatlinburg. Beautiful, beautiful country. Right up in the corner of Kentucky where it meets North Carolina. And it reminded me of this old North Carolina song. My home's across the Smoky Mountains. My home's across Smoky Mountains. My home's across the Smoky Mountains. And I never expect to see you anymore, more, more. Never expect to see you anymore. Goodbye, my honey sugar darling. Goodbye, my honey sugar darling. Goodbye, my honey sugar darling. And I never expect to see you any more, more, more. Never expect to see you anymore. Rock my baby, feed her candy. Rock my baby, feed her candy. Rock my baby, feed her candy. And I'll never expect to see you any more, more, more. Never expect to see you anymore. My home's across the Smoky Mountains. My home's across the Smoky Mountains. My home's across the Smoky Mountains. And I'll never expect to see you any more, more, more. Never expect to see you anymore. If you get a chance, I recommend you take a little road trip down there and stop in Pennsylvania Dutch country. And man, they have good food down in that area. We had a wonderful time, came back up through Cincinnati, Cleveland, back into New York, and visited some wonderful places. And there's a lot of great music down there. I don't think I've done any railroad songs yet. In this series of programs. That's a whole another culture of folk music. Here's one for you. I'm a-riding on this train. There are tears in my eyes. Trying to read a letter from my home. Well, if this train runs me right, I'll be home by Saturday night. Though I'm 900 miles from my home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. I'll pawn you my watch, pawn you my chain, pawn you my gold diamond ring. And if this train runs me right, I'll be home by Saturday night. Though I'm 900 miles from my home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. Now this train I ride on, she's 100 coaches long. You can hear the whistle blow 100 miles. And that lonesome whistle call is the mournfulest of all. When you're 900 miles from your home. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. And I hate to hear that lonesome whistle blow. I know quite a few railroad songs. Maybe I'll get into some on other shows. But right now, I want to do a song that you're all very familiar with. It's a Scottish song written by Robbie Burns. And I sing it at different occasions when sometimes at the end of a concert, anytime during the year, because that's the way the Scots do it. It's kind of a final gathering song before people break up for an evening. But based on when I think this show will air, it may be very appropriate. And this is the way the Scots sing it. We twa hae run aboot the braes and pulled the gowans fine. We'd wandered many a weary foot sin all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, oh, and give a hand o' thine. The seas have kept us twa apart in days of all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind, should old acquaintance be forgot in days of all lang syne. For all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne, for all lang syne, my dear, for all lang syne, we'll tack a cup of kindness yet for all lang syne. For good old times. Great song. And if it happens to be around the new year, you can know I'm wishing you all a happy new year. Seems like a good time to thank some people. All of you folks who are watching, you're watching me, but there's a lot of people down here that donate their time, and certainly this facility is a wonderful experience for anybody who wants to entertain or show off a hobby or something like that, and I want to invite you to do so. But I want to thank Sue Hill, Ken Papa, John Colton, Rick Monroe, and Kathy LaBelle for all they do, their camera work, their sound work, their graphics work, and just trying to keep me in a place where I can feel comfortable entertaining you. And I just want you to know that if you want to visit down here and see what goes on, and maybe you got some time, you're retired like me, and you want to come down and help out. Don't know much about this song. Learned it from the Clancy brothers. And it's obviously a song from the British Isles, probably Ireland or Scotland. It's about fishermen and the small boats that they go out in every day. Apparently, this is one of the songs they sang on the way home. Hail ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, turn her head round to the weather. Hail ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingulay. What care I how white the minch is? What care I for the storms or weather? Turn her bow round and sail home, boys, sailing homeward to Mingulay. Hail ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, turn her head round to the weather. Hail ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingulay. I just realized I sang the song out of sequence. Done that before. This is called the Mingulay Boat Song, despite what the graphics might say. Wives are waiting by the pier head, all looking seaward from the heather. Turn her bow round and we'll anchor while the sun sets on Mingulay. Hail ya ho, boys, let her go, boys, turn her head round to the weather. let her go, boys, sailing homeward to Mingulay. Well, thanks for joining me. It's been a wonderful half hour spent with my friends here. I'll do a little more of this for you. What care I how white the minch is? What care I for the wind or weather? Turn her bow round and we'll anchor, sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Turn her head round to the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heel ya ho, boys, let her